Harry from StarrySky Gaming, and welcome to the Step It Up Devs video. Now the reason why I got Step It Up 4 is because I'm just getting to the point where I'm so frustrated, and I think the devs do need to step it up and start fixing the core problems of the game. Now I recently switched to Quantum, and I gotta say it's a fun power, it's got a lot of potential, but I also have noticed that there is a lot of stuff on it that's buggy. It needs revamping, it needs some major changes, and it needs some major buffs to some of the skills. Now, I've been logged into the game because I just got to the point where I just needed to get away from DCUO for a little bit. But what I've done is I've come to the DCUO Planner, which is a really amazing website. You can pretty much look at all powers, power trees, what they do, read them all, and even plan how you do your PowerPoints. So that's a really good website. So I'm just literally going to go. What I'm going to do is I'm literally going to go through it and explain why I think Quantum, well, what I've noticed from Quantum and why it's so buggy. Now, what I've noticed with Quantum is that there's a couple of skills that doesn't particularly work with weapon masteries. I've noticed that time shift works with weapon masteries from range, but from melee it's hit and miss. Also in the space tree, Alcubierre Wave doesn't seem to work with weapon mastery most of the time. Also, I don't like the fact that some of the skills has a limit to the range. I think all skills should be made full range, and then it's up to you if you want to go mid range or close or anything with you. Now, Alcubierre Wave and Time Shift are mid range skills, and to be honest, I think they should be full range. Now, Quantum's biggest problem is it really does lack ranged AoE power interaction. And you've got Distortion Wave, which is an amazing skill, really good for melee, and it's good for damage, good for AoE power interaction. But other than that, for stabilizers for power interaction, there's not much to give you from range. To be honest, supercharges don't work with weapon masteries, and the damage from it isn't particularly great. Cast time for that is too long. The damage from Warp Barrage is just insanely bad. Damage from Time Bomb is not too good. It needs to be sped up or speeded up, you know, and this skill as well. Let's not go into that. Let's set my PowerPoint to go to Space Tree. Okay, so Alcubierre Wave is completely buggy. It's an amazing skill though for what it can do. It's a burst skill, and it gives AoE graviton charge to everything behind you and in front of you. So its potential is really good, but its use in competitive PvE is very limited, since it doesn't work with weapon masteries most of the time. It's just so buggy. And also it's like a mid-close range skill. It does not work from full range at all, which is frustrating because, you know, it really, well, I should say the space tree really lacks any range graviton charged power interaction. Now, with warped reality, according to warped reality, right, causes your target and nearby enemies to be graviton charged. It does not do that. It only puts graviton charged on one enemy. It doesn't do anything else around it. So that's another bug skill, which really needs to be sorted, or at least have a description changed. Also with Graviton Bomb and Singularity, been trying a lot of this in alerts and raids, and they can be very frustrating. The damage on them is too indecisive. So like, I can be fully buffed and I can hit with a 9k Gravity Bomb, and then some of the times I'm lucky if I hit with a 3k of it, and this is with the power interaction on. You know, I'm lucky, on a good day I'm lucky if I'm hitting in between 4 to 5k, but I was just doing some rage and it wouldn't even hit over 3000. And then when I first started into Quantum, I was getting hits over 9k of it when I was like supply drop, trinket, all this kind of stuff. You know, and now I'm just lucky if I can get up to over, well, today I was lucky if I could get anything over 3k out of it. Also, with, I've noticed with Singularity and Gravity Bomb that they're projectile powers, and what I've noticed is that the ads move around a lot, right, which is part of the game mechanics, okay. But what with Gravity Bomb and Singularity is that when I'm aiming or should say, when I'm targeting a boss or a group of ads, I'm going to use Weapon Mastery into Singularity or Gravity Bomb, throw it towards my target. The ad or boss will move, the Singularity or Gravity Bomb will go flying past it, and then I get no damage on those things at all. So I pretty much wasted my skill, wasted power, and got no damage from Gravity Bomb or Singularity. I think Singularity's blast radius needs to be made bigger, and it just needs a major, in my opinion, it needs a major revamp. It's like Oblivion doesn't work with Weapon Masteries either. The damage is just pretty much shit on it. There's just so much with Quantum that I've noticed does need majorly sorting out. I mean, Quantum, I think it's the most frustrating thing about this powder. It has potential to be such a good DPS power, and the idea behind some of the stuff is really good, but they just haven't bothered thinking about it, to be honest, with making mid-range skills, not buffing stuff properly, not well, some of the skills are so buggy, they're not working with Weapon Masteries. I'm hoping it gets a revamped soon, because it's just it's very frustrating to play it and have your skills go flying past your target and not get any damage from them. But other than that, it's still a fun power to play though. I mean, let me know what you guys think. Do you think that I'm correct with what I'm saying about Quantum, or do you think that it's just me being unlucky and that some skills aren't working with Weapon Mastery or this kind of stuff? Or do you think I'm correct? I mean, the fairest way to do it would be like, if you think I'm correct or have a valid point, would be to give it a like. But if you think that my talk about this is wrong and that, you know, it doesn't need a buff or there's nothing wrong with it, then you can easily hit the dislike button. Then we can see kind of like who's right, who's wrong. You know, the majority think I'm good, think I'm right, or the majority think I'm wrong. I think that's probably a fair way of doing it. But yeah, it's been a very frustrating day today playing Quantum. Very frustrating. I literally had to come off the game and just take a break from it. But at the moment, DCUO is doing my head in quite a bit. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this. Check out this website anyway. If you want to plan your PowerPoints for the power, to have a look, you can read the descriptions. But yeah, just having a very, very frustrating time at the moment. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this, and until next time, I will see you then.